land for Kentucky and Texas A&M in Bryan College.
Priority number one for Mark Pope.
And the tip controlled by Otega Oweh. He stole it. Telling us at shoot around today he's looking for more production out of his backcourt. And so he sent a message.
Well, 2 and 7 are the primary three-point shooters in that starting lineup. Both of them over 40% if you're line.
Sean Agee is their leading scorer, 14 a game. He starts this game on the bench. Hill, nice body control, is able to
make. The Aggies will also jam that basketball after a miss. It's just non-stop pressure from the home team.
Wow, what a feed from Moreno. The back cut by Sunrise Christian, and then KU for 3 seasons.
Well, because he's so good from the three-point line and in as a 6'11 kid.
Kentucky fighting fire with fire. Break the press for a transition.
How many do we allow him to get off?
Isaac steps through and kisses it off the glass for the first bucket for the Creighton transfer. 2 points per game coming from reserves, more representative of their style of play as Oweh knocks down the
7 or 8 times a game. As he finds contact, plays well often with that basketball in the half court.
Agee spins on Moreno. Veteran versus rookie. And Agee gets his first ball. Drawing extra eyes. 6 on the shot clock. Contested 3 for Griffin goes.
Well, Agee.
Aberdeen finds Moreno on the short roll, and he in turn finds 3. And Oweh will push. And that will go against Kentucky as Mark Pope goes to the bench for the first time. Gets Diabate out there as well. Diabate, after fumbling it. Josh Holloway draws the whistle.
He developed, he told me, in Utah.
Josh Holloway at the free throw line.
Growing up, he way to develop form as a young kid. And all great shooters know where they learn to shoot, and for him is on a drop.
Game prior. Here's Mo Diabate, powers his way inside and rolls it over the front of the rim. And Oweh with the takeaway. Deep to Garrison, who had Holloway trying to hold him.
475 possessions is what the home team wants.
Rylan Griffin, the steal, he takes it all the way, and it's tipped out. Shooter. And bring chaos to the court. Here's Jasper Johnson, the freshman, into a throw earlier this season. Dominguez passes up on the 3, turns it into a mid-range 2. Griffin drives and kicks into the corner. A&M is not a good corner three-point shooting team. Away. And with the left hand.
A really good job by Holloway to shot fake.
Sidelined early last season with a hip injury. Garrison on the short roll, another bucket inside.
Yeah.
And now Hill with the baseline drive. It's not by Diabate. Here comes Johnson. Garrison again, and again a high percentage look.
Well, Kentucky is
8 for 9 from the floor to start. Didn't think they'd get off to a better start than they did again. Still working on Noah. Gets into him. Left it short. Follow is good.
Watch Texas A&M.
Haven't missed consecutive shots yet tonight. Here's Chandler from the corner. And there it is. Only 3 for 7. Here's Ali Diba at the free throw line. Jim, you think about what's on the line for Kentucky and so much Thursday or Friday, depending on how everything shakes out.
One extreme to the other.
For them, there's 3 on the shot clock. Aberdeen pump fake. And got it at the buzzer. They're going to double check. And Mohamed Diabate, who's observing Ramadan, just broke his fast on the bench with some water and applesauce.
Nuggets, those are like as valuable as gold, man, when you just right down the throat of that pressure defense.
Griffin, no answer. Grilled or fried nugget. Days during Ramadan start with an early wake-up time. Yelovich with the jam as they break.
Funny.
Clemens spins on Yelovich. They really have made it a point to attack Yelovich. They've really come crashing back down to earth. Oweh, Moreno again.
Man, has he progressed.
Oweh had the opportunity to hit Yelovich on the break, but decided against it. Here's Noah. Has missed its last 7 field goal attempts. That'll get him off the schneid. Dominguez with the three.
Yeah, he has really struggled lately.
Aggies. And now Griffin. Diabate, 4 on the shot clock. Oh, Diabate down the lane. And A&M with great defense. Playing with great energy and fight, and pointed out, hey, other teams in this league are going to chunk you when you come on cuts.
Wilson with your press offense.
Another steal for Isaacs, left short. Isaacs down on the baseline, and we won in the tournament, nearly knocked off Kansas in the NCAA tournament. Federico misses the front end. Communication and hand signals from Bucky McMillan to his team to get the defensive call and the changes throughout a possession.
Yeah. Key into how they want this game to be played.
Messi, here's Dominguez.
Yeah.
Got it! It's a 10-0 A&M run.
The home team.
Out to Dominguez.
Bam.
Another! And the Aggies take the lead on a
16-17 turnover ball game. That will not work in Reed Arena.
Aberdeen steps through. Well, the Cats a bit away from Rupp Arena. Dominguez
Why?
again.
Why? Tom, I say why? Like, why dare him?
Here's Yelovich. That's no good.
Plays.
Aberdeen slices in into Moreno. Ends up picking up a foul charge.
That basketball, very similar to Colin Chandler.
In and out for Moreno.
Those are no space guys on the scouting report.
Missed them both. Possession. 3 ball.
Yeah.
Oh, victory lap for Griffin.
Anytime he goes
To the bigs, Moreno. Back into the corner for Chandler. Pump fake, flew right by. Including Clements, who's been in foul trouble, only played the first few minutes and picked up 2. Mid-range jumper is good for Griffin. He's
Carmelo Anthony for Syracuse, but Cam Boozer could do that for Duke this year and be the 4th guy as a true freshman.
Chicago, New Mexico State, then Bowling Green, then USC. Was number 12.
The broadcaster, he told me, that he watches more film and controls that line.
Failed to get to double digits for the first time this
Count
season,
it.
and now Agee gets an N1.
They're just the more aggressive team. A game that the Aggies have to have. They have come with just coach hired in the offseason. He got the job really late. And the next day,
shoot. Now 3 on the clock. Into the corner for 3 at the buzzer. Oh, that would have been the big dance jump to 82%. Sean Agee can't finish and gets it right back and does.
How good was that? And they
on pace for his 12th double-double of the season. Yelovich for 3. That's a big one. Andrea Yelovich. Concerned about fatigue with his starting backcourt specifically. Clements with an answer. And his point was bench. They averaged 36 from the bench per game. And Bucky McMillan's lineup shuffle has played off.
Gotta be
the
there.
bench is feeling it.
Tom, you gotta.
Aberdeen goes under Agee, but then Clements comes away with the block. SEC tournament, and coming into tonight, Kentucky could have finished anywhere from 3rd through 10th.
Was the best conference in all of college basketball last year, and this year they're the number 1, maybe tied with the Big Ten. It's been that good again.
It's been up and down for this A&M team specifically. They had a horrible last month.
Kind of runs that he went on as a high school coach back in Alabama, won 5 state championships. He changed how Alabama high school basketball is played. When he
was the National Coach of the Year in high school, won 5 state championships at Mountain Brook. Here's Isaacs, past Moreno, and into the corner for Clements. Again. Oway with the left hand, and Moreno, but a whistle prior. Moreno has it stripped away. Another Kentucky turnover. Rylan Griffin went right around Aberdeen. For second half warm-ups with the t-shirt cannon still on the floor. They came out with 6 minutes left on the halftime clock. Chandler shuffles it out. Here's Aberdeen. Denzel Aberdeen underneath and draws a whistle. Dominguez was red hot early, finds Agee, and Oway thought he got all ball. Instead, giving the Thunder 32 points and 6.5 assists a game.
Time I think about guys in the NBA and a lot of knew the players, he knew the assistant coaches. So Tree, if you're out there, my man, thanks for all the help. Still don't know your last name, but you did.
21-point lead. Aberdeen short. Gets his own miss and gets it to go. 1-4 in a row. Then the Cats lost 2. 1-5. Lost 1. 1-3. Lost 3. 1-2. And now
talking to his guys, very clear, keeping the game plan simple, talking about
get this one, get both of them.
Yeah.
Then I'll be buying you guys beers.
Yeah.
Name one that Kentucky has won. Here's Griffin working on Noah, and he gets the foul.
Yeah,
6'5", 181, this undersized Texas A&M team.
Man, has his guards been tight with that ball.
A&M was 7. Skip pass with 3 seconds to shoot for Aberdeen. Hard screen into the corner for Owe, and that's good. 7 on the shot clock. Owe and Agee with the reach in. You sure he didn't ask you why you weren't at the South Carolina game?
That's one game I wasn't at.
Agee guarded by Aberdeen. Out to Dominguez. Owe.
You want Aberdeen and Owe getting in that paint, making plays happen.
And there it is, but he never got control of the basket. Coming off of a 4-point game in a home loss to Texas. Aberdeen turns into a 3-on-2. Here's Noah. That has been a long time coming. Trent Noah didn't make a fair. Better to be better in March anyway, right?
Yeah. Look at this.
Griffin right over the top. Moreno's got position. They didn't get it to him. Here's Owe in the corner.
Points off of him. Really good ratio. Backside bomb again was there.
Griffin decides to drive, and it's off of Kentucky. Chance to go to the Final Four with all of the weapons they showed, and the addition of Chandler shooting well. Griffin. Whoa!
I mean, just time and time again.
Teams have come against Kentucky. That one goes for the
Griffin. The ball never got reversed. Kentucky didn't have to move. It's hard to score on the first side of a defense. Stay aggressive, but make Kentucky work defensively. And
what a strong move. Get their 9th of the game. Long shots, long rebounds. Dominguez challenged 3. Wow. Chandler was in his pocket, and he's still. Isaacs whips it to Agee, and he's fouled by Diabate.
Tom Guys
gives it up. Owe to Aberdeen for 3. And a fight for the rebound taken over the end. I'm guessing he didn't get the nickname Tree because he was an arborist. Diabate rolls it in, and he's fouled.
Tournament. Man, there's 3 teams, maybe 4, that it's title or bust.
Diabate on the offensive glass. Fight with Todd Golden in the Florida win over Arkansas in Gainesville. They both got double technicals. That was on Saturday night, and asked about it earlier. King McMillan said they went really hard yesterday. They face a style that's trying to force you to turn it over.
Absolutely, it helps. It may have been their 4th turnover, as we pointed out. Starting lineup.
Owe goes back door. Whoa, 2-hand jam. Into the NCAA tournament since 07. They put their undefeated record on the line tonight against Toledo. And then Friday, should they survive tonight?
TV event right now.
Can Bruce Pearl be the hype man? Push ahead to Hill. Oh, Garrison climbed the ladder. Here's Aberdeen. Does 9 points tonight on 4 of 9 shooting. Diabate almost forgot the basketball tonight. He had 30 consecutive games in double figures to tie Malik Monk's record.
NCAA tournament coming out of the SEC. I'm in the camp, Tom, that UCLA should be the overall #1 seed based on the metrics.
Line on the season. He was perfect from the line in the loss to Texas. 4 for 4. Garrison. Man.
He has been good the last 2 minutes.
It's another screen from Aggie. They get a switch. Been over 4 minutes since the Aggies have gotten a bucket, and Isaac solves that.
800 points at Texas Tech for 2 years. The guy is a bucket when he's on.
Nice share. Garrison. Yeah. What have we got since then?
Not that ratio.
10 more assists on the last 15 buckets.
It'd be hard to stay 9 out of 11, though, wouldn't it?
And Diabate with the foul and one. Queens. Back down his own miss. Takes it right back up. And gets it to go.
Before as a head coach, when you're on the cut line like A&M is, every possession feels enormous. And that
they've used a lot of clock when they've had the opportunity. Dominguez working on Owe. Little hop. But they've taken the last few into the single digits. Owe with the poke off of Agee. It'll be Kentucky basketball. Here's Aberdeen. Kentucky hit long possession for A&M. Agee takes it right down for the hammer.
Brought national championships to Kentucky, men's basketball, volleyball, rifle. Kentucky's doing the right thing.
18-point comeback and 2 minutes to play. Owe rattles it home, and that comes with very fortunate. Those two guys, his 232 pounds, missed him. Noah bangs down a three.
Tom, I'm just getting ready to say, I don't like A&M going zone right.
And he knocks them both down. And Noah unbothered by the public address announcer. And over to kind of steal a timeout. Noah, of course, swishes all three.
First, Texas A&M almost went to Houston and then decided at the last minute to come to Texas A&M.
1 of 2 from the line for Isaac. 10 of its threes. Owe has 23. Knocked down this free throw.
What have we done the last minute and a half in this build?
Nothing. We've accomplished nothing. Owe went 1 for 2.
Well done by Bucky Ball tonight to have his guys ready after a tough loss to Texas on Saturday.
To be the season finale at 20-10 and 10-7 in league play. Florida on senior day and try to get right